Good afternoon, everyone. So yesterday we were talking about the ovaries. And we are talking about the ovaries and its function. So basically, what are the function of the ovaries? So first function of ovaries is it will secrete the female sex hormones. Second, oogenesis, and third one is menstrual cycle. So these three are the main function of the ovaries into the female body. Now there are some hormones which will produce by the ovaries and which will secrete by the ovaries. So first the main two hormones which are produced which are very helpful into the female reproductive system. First is estrogen and second is progesterone. Other than that, there are also two hormones which are secreted by the ovaries. So first is inhibin and second is relaxin, and there are also some small quantities of androgen will be secreted by the ovaries. So first we will talk about the estrogen. So estrogen first into the estrogen first is source of secretion. So from where it is secreted. So into the normal non-pregnant women, what happen, estrogen is secreted into the large amount by वो कहाँ से secrete होगा, तो it will secreted into the theca interna cells of the ovarian follicles. So which is secreted by into the non-pregnant women. This estrogen will be secreted from the theca interna cells into the ovarian follicles. Now second there are and also large amount of the secretion, large amount of estrogen secretion will be produced by the theca interna cell from the ovaries follicles, as well as small amount of the estrogen secretion will be happen from the corpus luteum of the ovaries. Now estrogen secretion is the predominant at the later stage of the follicular phase before ovulation. Means ovulation से पहले it will secreted predominantly at the later stage. Now estrogen is also derived from the androgens, and there are also some different forms of the estrogen which are situated into the ovaries. So first is beta estradiol, second is estrone, and third is estrol. So these all are about the source of the estrogen into the ovaries. Now we will talk about the half-life. So half-life means estrogen's half-life is 30 to 60 minutes. And what are the function, and now what are the function of the estrogen into the female's body or female's reproductive organs. So now, as first of all, we will talk about the major function of the estrogen. So it will promote the cellular proliferation and the tissue growth into the reproductive organs, and also into the other tissues, so which will related to reproduction. So the major function of the estrogen is that it will promote the cellular proliferation, means it will increase the number of cells and increase the size of the cells. So and also it will increase the tissue growth. So because of that, that reproductive organs and the reproductive and the other tissue which are related to the reproduction, so they can work properly on their functions. Now into the childhood, the amount of the estrogen which are secreted, that is into the small quantity, but as well as the puberty has been done, or as well as the puberty done, at that time the secretion of the estrogen will be increased sharply, and because of that there are so many changes occur into the women's body. And so we will talk about now we will talk about the what are the changes occur into the female's body. So first, what is the estrogen's effect on the ovarian follicle. So estrogen will promote the, as I told you that estrogen is promote the growth of the ovarian follicles, and it will increase the proliferation of that cells, and because of that it will increase the secretion of the amount, it will increase the secretion activity into the theca cells also. Now what is the effect onto the uterus? So there are so many effects that will occur into the uterus with the estrogen. So first is enlargement of the uterus to about double of its childhood size due to the proliferation of the endometrial cells. So what happened, that estrogen will promote the tissue growth as well as the cell proliferation. So due to that, the uterus inner layer endometrium, so there endometrial cells are situated. So because of estrogen, these cells are growth are increases, and because of that uterus size will increase. So in compared to childhood, as puberty is started, so and as the menarche started, so because of the secretion of the estrogen, this uterus size will be get double as compared to childhood. Now as the endometrial cells are increasing the size as well as into the into the size, and as well as their growth double, so because of that they will need more blood supplies, and because of that and estrogen will increase this blood supply into the endometrium layer of the uterus. Now what it will happen, what other estrogen's effect? So it will deposit the fats and the glycogen into the endometrium, and it will provide the energy, as well as it will deposit the fat metabolism from the endometrium. Now next, as endometrium layer will need more blood supply, so the blood vessels are less because they will blood vessels are less, and because of that this proliferation and dilatation will needs estrogen will provide proliferation as well as the dilatation of the blood vessels to require and to fulfill that demand of the blood supply into the uterus. Now next what it will do, so it will increase the spontaneous activity of the uterine muscles and their sensitivity to the oxytocin. So estrogen's other work is that it will increase the spontaneous activity into the uterus, and it will increase the uterine muscles activities and also the sensitivity, and because of it will also increase the sensitivity against the oxytocin hormone. Now it will also increase the contraction of the uterine muscles when it needed. Now basically uterus will prepare the basically estrogen will prepare the uterus for the pregnancy. Now next we will talk about this what are the changes occur into the fallopian tubes. So into the fallopian tubes, what estrogen will do, so it will acts on the mucosal lining of the fallopian tubes, and it will increase into the number and size of the epithelial cells. So it will what estrogen will do, it will increase the increase the amount of the epithelial cells and the size of the cells. So because of that this ciliated epithelial cells will increases, and it will increase the it will increase the space into the fallopian tubes. Now what happened, it will also estrogen will also increase the activity of the cilia, and because of that the movement of the egg cells which is passing through the fallopian tubes, so this movement will be smooth as well as the soft, and it can estrogen will also do the some function estrogen. What is the other function of the estrogen? So it will also provide some lubrication and also it will provide some soft movement into the fallopian tubes, so that that egg cells which are passing through the fallopian tube, it cannot be injured, and also it will smoothly pass and fertilize with the sperm cell easily. So this is the function of the estrogen into the fallopian tubes. And now we will talk about the effects on the vagina. So what are estrogen will protect the vagina from the infection as well as the trauma. So basic function of the estrogen is that it will protect the vagina from the trauma and the infection, as well as it will increase the layer of the epithelium, and because vaginal epithelium, and because of that and for that it will need the proliferation of the cells, and which is done by this proliferation is done by the estrogen. Now next what it will do, so it will reduce the pH into the vagina, and it will make more acidic to this area with the help of the estrogen. Now mainly vaginal function, vaginal infection is occur, that is gonorrheal vaginitis. So next is effect of into the second sexual characters that we will see into the next video. Thank you.